What is happening, YouTube family, and welcome back to another episode. So today will be pretty live. So last episode you guys saw we had just came out here to figure out to show you guys what the real damage was, and it is right here. So this guy was the source of all of my issues, is what I feel like. So if you didn't watch the last episode, we found that piece. It was part of the heater core. It's back in that back corner back there, if you guys can see. It is broken off, and it sucks. It really does. But today, what is that? Oh, it's something outside. So today, what we will be doing is dropping the oil, and we're gonna start to get this bad boy rolling because. Yeah, it's gonna be a wet and wild one here. So I'm gonna I have the car on the lift right now, but I'm gonna let it down just a little bit so I can actually take this this harness bar or the strut tower bar off, and so that we can actually start to do a bunch of stuff underneath and have no obstructions up top here. So let's get the camera set up. I'm gonna drain the coolant. I'm gonna drain the oil. I get off the radiator, take off the clutch fan, which I really want to change this clutch fan. I really don't like clutch fans, even though I know it's really, really good. They do make better parts, like an electric fan that you can just wire up into the ECU. So I was thinking about going that route, but I don't know just yet. I have to figure something out as far as getting that done. But anyway, off the subject again. But yeah, let's get it up in the air. And let's start to drop all the fluids out of this bad boy. So since I've never actually worked on this, I cleared out, obviously you can tell, like, there's nothing. I put the exhaust up on that corner there. I cleaned off my tray. I did everything that I needed to do to prepare for this thing, because I don't want to lose any bolts. I don't want to lose any screws, nuts, any. I don't want to lose anything. So typically what I see guys doing is, like, they have bags everywhere and then they'll label them all. I've never been that type of person to label baggies and doing all that type of stuff. Like, it's never been my thing. So, like, I'm just gonna put it separate with its own little thing. Like, see, so down here I have the coil packs, which honestly I'm probably just gonna throw in the freaking garbage, to be honest. But I do have all the bolts up there as well. So but yeah, let's get this thing up in the air and let's get it rocking. So let's go. All right, ladies and gentlemen, folks, so good news, very good news. So as you can tell, it is a bucket of oil. So nothing came out of the oil pan as far as water, so which is really, really good. So that was one of my biggest fears as far as blowing a head gasket, that it would have oil or oil and water mixed into the bottom end, and then it would get through the bearings and mess up everything. But it looks like we had a solid, steady stream of blackness oil, just because the car did really get super duper hot. Like, I mean, like, I have this it's an old, I don't even know what it's called. Like, I'm gonna just call it VCAM, the old style VCAM. But like, I had this this piece here going back to the oil pan that was tapped for it. And even that got really, really hot and, like, melted some of this stuff. So I'll replace that soon enough. But yeah, that's really, really, really good news. So we're gonna keep moving on along. I'm gonna plug this bad boy back up, and we're gonna go for the radiator, drain the radiator, and take off the plumbing from down here, and then we can move up to the top and pull the radiator out and hopefully get everything that we need from the top off, and we can start working on unbolting everything that we need from the top and working at the bottom, and yeah, start to get this bad boy off. But the first thing we need to really do is yeah, get this radiator out. And since I'm already down here, I might as well just pull off the pull off the exhaust. This really nice Mines equal length header, and it changes the whole flow of the car. I'll tell you that shit right now. But yeah, let's get that off and let's keep it moving. All right, ladies and gentlemen, folks, so it is about that time to let the car down. I do have the front pipe off, the Mines front pipe. I just threw it in the corner for right now, but it is very intricate in here. Like, I can't wait to get this thing out of the car to show you guys, because it is a very, like, there's lines everywhere, there's stuff everywhere, and it's pretty wild because I've never worked on a car like this. All the cars that I've ever worked on have been either single turbo or no turbo at all. So this is like all new territory to me, but I'm in it, you know what I mean? Because honestly, like, the R32s, 33s, and 34s are all pretty much the same, except for the 34 having a Getrag 6-speed, and the R32 having lines that go all the way to the back for HICUS. So if you don't know what HICUS is, it's rear wheel steering, which I still have on this car, which I actually need to delete. But I just didn't really drive it that much. But when I did drive it and we were on the highway, it just gets a little squirrely. It's a little weird. So I'm not even gonna front there. So definitely something I actually have to take care of. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna let the car down now, and I'm gonna try to pull the radiator in one piece and pull the clutch fan in one piece. I know the clutch fan all in itself, I know, is a it's all plastic, and I know mine is seen better days. So if I plan on upgrading, now is going to be the time. But the problem is that I don't exactly have well, I have the ECU for it, but I don't have the parameters to set it. So it's going to be one of those things where, like, I might just have to put the clutch fan in for right now, and then once I'm ready to go for a tune or whatever the case is, I can actually have the tuner put in the parameters for the fan to turn on and off. But for right now, we'll you know, I'll take everything out and then we'll go from there. So let me let the car down and let's keep going. All right, ladies and gentlemen, folks, so as you can tell, I have the radiator sitting right over there. It opens up a lot of space up front here, so which is really great. I'm just going through and trying to take off every like, I don't know, like maybe sensor or whatnot, like electrical connection that I can see that I know that's probably going to be a problem when I drop the motor out from the bottom. Soon I will be taking these intakes off and such. So all that stuff is kind of monotonous. Like, I don't want to show you guys exactly everything, just because it's going to be kind of boring and timely. So yeah, I don't want to really show all that. I got the radiator out, so that's a really good stepping stone for today. So, well, at least for this video. So, I don't know exactly how long this video is probably going to be. It's probably going to be in the neighborhood of probably like 15 minutes already. So, I'm going to take a quick commercial break, and yeah, we'll continue on the GTR in a I don't know, probably like half hour. So I'm gonna go inside and literally take a little bit of a break, and then I'll come back out and I'll start another video, just because this is gonna be a multi-video thing. So like, I was hoping to get more done, just so like I can actually go underneath and start pulling off everything from underneath, and then getting ready to drop this bad boy off, but or drop it out. But it looks like this is a lot more complicated than I had originally thought. But no big deal. I've done with complicated things before. Like I said before, I was thinking about you know, pulling it. Now that the radiator is out, like, it looks like it's a more feasible thing. But yeah, I don't exactly know. I'll have to see. I don't know what's in the back of this, so like I'll have to see if it's easier to pull it or just to drop it, because either way, it's just gonna, you know, everything's gonna have to be taken apart anyway. So I'm gonna have to take the axles out, because I know the axle boots are kind of worn and such. So the subframe on this thing is not in horrible shape, but like it could use some attention. And you know how I do, like if I can get it into my powder coating booth, like I'll powder coat it. So that's probably what I'm gonna try to do. So I'm still like 50-50 on what I'm gonna actually do. So but yeah, so let's just keep it rocking. So I'll see you guys on the next one. Hopefully you enjoyed some of the stuff that I did. But yeah, I'll definitely see you guys on the next one. All right, deuces.